Hey guys, how are you? Today I am going to be doing a drill with me, but it's a true crime. I thought that this one was really interesting to me. I know a while back I did Gypsy Rose Blanchard, the murder of Dee Dee Blanchard. I didn't have any printouts for that one, but this one I do. Mom and I watched a movie yesterday, and it was called American Family Killed Next Door or something like that. It's on Netflix, and it's about the Watts family. As I mentioned to you that earlier, I am pre-recording a few videos just so I won't have to worry about, recording a lot or anything like that. It's just this, when I was watching the movie with my mom yesterday, it really was interesting to me. So that's why I've decided to tell it. As soon as I get more wax, first off. Okay, Christopher Lee Watts and Shannon Catherine Watts were locals of Spring Lake and Aberdeen, North Carolina. Respectfully, they met in 2010 and were married in Mecklenburg County on November 3rd, 2012. So 2012, I think I was either 13 or 14. Yeah, that sounds right about right. I was just starting high school. That's how long ago this was. But, however, so according to online records, they had two daughters, Bella Marie Watts, born December 17th, 2013, and Celeste Catherine C.C. Watts was born July 17th, 2015. It's funny how both of them were born on 17. I didn't, both dates were born on 17. I did not know that. Let me do the speed there. Okay. They lived in a 5-bedroom home in Frederick, Colorado, which they purchased in 2013, and they declared bankruptcy in 2015. Chris was employed by Anadarko Petroleum, while Shannon was independent and representative for the multi-level marketing company Leeville, selling a product called Thrive. At her time of death, she was 15 weeks pregnant with a son whom they had named Nico Lee Watts. That's just sad. This whole story was really sad when I found out about this one. Okay. Shannon returned home from a business trip to Arizona about 1:48 a.m. on August 13th, 2018, after driven home by her friend and colleague, Nicole Utoff Atkinson. Chris was home with the girls later that day. Shannon and the girls were reported missing by Atkinson, who became concerned and Shannon missed a scheduled OBGYN appointment and failed to return text messages. After she missed a business meeting, Atkinson went to the Watts home about 12:10 p.m. when the doorbell and knocks went unanswered. She notified Chris, who was at a conduct a welfare check. About 1:40 p.m. During the welfare check, Chris gave the police the officer permission to search the house, but there was no sign of Shannon or the girls. The researchers discovered her purse containing her phone, keys, her car, which was still contained the girls' car seats, was in the garbage. Her wedding ring was found on the master bed. So, knowing this, something obviously just, didn't really. And, when I was watching the movie, when he was saying all that stuff to the police officer, I suspected automatically it was him. Because that's how most stories like these goes, Okay. The FBI and the Colorado Bureau of Investigation joined the investigation the next day. August 14th, Chris initially told the police he had no idea where Shannon, Bella, or Celeste might be. He had not seen his wife since 5:15 a.m. on the 13th when he left for work. He gave the interviews to Denver stations KMH-TV and KUSA-TV outside the house, pleading for their return. Investigators with a CAD and search the dogs could be heard on the property during the interview. Watts was arrested late on August 15th, 2018. According to arrest advocate, he failed a polygraph test and subsequently confessed to murdering Shannon. He asked to speak to his father before confessing. According to the advocate, he was having an affair. He claimed he asked separation from Shannon during the investigation. He claimed she had strangled the girls in response to his request for the separation, and in a fit of rage, he strangled her and then transported the bodies to a remote oil storage site where he had worked. And that's just really, really sad, Drowning those two poor girls. I mean, this just, it was just really sad. And Like, why would anyone want to hurt those two beautiful girls? And three, technically, because Shannon was really pretty. I was looking it more up and everything like that, and it's just... And they said, too, in the movie, like, his parents never went to the wedding, and neither did his sister. His sister actually threatened to kill her, too, and, you know, it kind of just amazes me that, you know, I don't know. And they never really said why that family never liked her or any of that, so... It's just like me and my mom were just watching it, and, you know, it was actually really interesting to me. I don't know why, but I do like true stories and everything like that, but not, I wouldn't say I don't like a lot of crime shows. However, I did like Orange is the New Black. That was pretty much only one that no, well, Law and Order wasn't really true crime. That was just fiction stuff. But I watched that, CSI, when I was all younger. But when I got a little bit older, I kind of, you know, got out of that. But some stuff I still like. Like this one. Like this one really just caught my attention and everything like that. Okay. The authorities located the bodies of the Watts family on the property of his former employer, Anadarko Petroleum, on August 16th. He was fired on August 15th, the day of the arrest. The girls' bodies were found in oil tanks. Shannon and Nico were buried in shallow grave nearby. Oh, that's just really, really sad. And like when I was watching the movies, those girls were just so cute. The one wanted to be like Elsa from Frozen. And they adore their daddy, so I don't know why on earth would he have the idea to do something like this, you know? Because they even said it in the video that my daddy is my hero, and it's a really good watch. If you're looking for something to watch, I would. And if you know about this case, then I would definitely watch that. So let me finish up this color and then I'll get back to the story. Okay, number S is what? Ah, right here. I don't know where that is. Okay. On August 21st, Watts was charged with 5 accounts of first-degree murder, including an additional one count for death of a child who had not yet attained 12 years of age, and the defendant was in a position of twice an unlawful termination of a pregnancy, and the 3 counts tampering with the deceased and the human body. His bail was first court appearance at a later hearing. His bail was set at $5 billion, with him being required to put down 15% released. The case was connected to the media, to the family, and annihilation. Many of these crimes occur in August before school starts. FBI cases such as Watts are rare. An action that he claimed to have come tempted out of guilt of his action. An interview on Dr. Phil's, Watts' lawyer claimed that he confessed to killing Shannon after an argument regarding divorce. Well, I know divorce is not an easy thing to go through, and especially if you have kids involved. I know this because my mom was divorced. She had a hard time with it. During the murder, Bello walked in. He told Shannon was sick. He loaded Shannon's body and the girls without their car seats into the back of the seats in his work truck. Later, he smothered them one after another with a blanket. Watts was pleaded guilty to the murders on November 6th. The death penalty was not put forward by the district attorney on the request of Shannon's family, who did not wish for any further deaths. I mean, I get it. It's hard. And, even in the movie, they said that, he was really good for Shannon because Shannon had a mental illness, too, as well. She described that in the movie. Like, all of what was in the movie was real. Like, real footage, real everything. Even the text messages, too. Okay. On November 19th, he was sentenced to 5 life sentence, 3 consecutive, and 2 was consented, and 2 current without possibility of parole. He received 48 years for the unlawful termination of Shannon's pregnancy and 36 years for 3 charges and tampering with the deceased body. His $5 million bail was revoked, and he was immediately remained in custody. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. It's just amazing me still that someone can do that to those poor girls. Like, I don't know. It's just... And some people still go to their house still to this day to leave by stuffed animals. And the house is completely emptied as far as I know of. Like, no one lives there right now. Okay. Okay. On December 3rd, 2018, Watts was moved outside of location due to security concerns. On December 5th, 2018, he arrived at the Dodge Correctional Institution maximum security prison in Waupun, Wisconsin, continue serving his life sentences. So that's just a really interesting, like, I don't know what type of security concerns. Maybe they thought that, a lot of guys would, abuse him or whatever. I don't know. So that's where he is at currently, serving his sentence. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a really sad story. And in the movie, too, he did say, he was trying to hide the fact that he was cheating on his wife, and there's more to the story. Like, if you watch the movie, there's way more to it than it seems. But that is it for today. I will be doing another one right after this because I want to do a couple pre-records. So normally I never done them like this, but I would like to have just a few going. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you continue to stay safe. And I will be back after this. Bye, guys.